Alright, so let's talk about the new cars that dropped over the past couple weeks, I should say. I didn't want to review because nothing was really out there. And there's still nothing really special just yet, but I just want to go over that, some of these cards. So obviously we got a Luna Armor card already prepped. It's a common. We know we probably might get a triple rare with an actual effect. But this card stacks at 17,000. Believe it or not, this does actually tie Ultraman Blazers level 3 at 17,000. If the match isn't won, then this column's pretty much a deadlock draw. However, that will actually change in this video, which we'll go over. So pretty much this is just a vanilla. My new favorite card is this Ultraman Trigger card. You may send one scene with round 3 or lower to its own discard area. So this deck's probably going to be a big staple, so a lot of people might be running Ultraman Trigger as a bit of a main deck in a way, because the way some of these scenes are getting released, they actually are getting better and better with effects, which we have a special scene card to show you today, believe it or not. So it's good to see Ultraman Trigger actually be a full Mystical Space Typhoon, destroy the scene that's in play. There is a Blazar card that is round 3 or less that lets you legit look at top 5 cards of your deck and actually level up one of your cards that are on the field as long as it relates to the Ultra Hero. So I was wondering if they were going to make a card for that, and they did, and they put it on Trigger, which is nice, especially an 11k base. I guess normal vanillas are 13k, but I guess if something comes with an effect, it's an 11k, but we don't know that's for everybody, it's just there. But in order to get this trigger effect off, you can't play it as a 2, as a 1 of, you have to play it on a stack of Trigger. So I'm pretty sure Trigger might get a draw rare in the end, and then you'll be able to draw into this, saving up for scene destruction if necessary. Next is a nice uncommon scene. So we got our first uncommon scene. It's a round 1 scene, so play it instantly if you want to. Its effect is once per turn, discard an art card from your hand, give one of your heroes plus 2,000. See, this is where the scene kind of takes shape. Like, hypothetically speaking, say you won round 3, is a hypothetical. Blazar took away your 3,000 power, and that wasn't enough for your opponent to actually win the game. So now you have this, and you tie your opponent to 17,000 power. You can give one of your, pretty much, you can discard an art card and give the Ultraman with 17,000 power 19,000, giving you pretty much the extra advantage in that win column. Because your main objective is to just pretty much win the 3 rounds. So you gotta keep this card in mind. You might even save it so you don't waste it. It really depends, because the only way you can destroy the scene, if you're in charge and you keep the lead, they can't destroy it. But if they take the lead and have a scene, they can destroy it by just replacing the scene with their scene. So just keep that in mind, that there could be a good arc format coming with some good effects. We're just waiting on a triple rare arc card to show us how this will be playing out. But discarding a card does kind of hurt. But the whole point about discarding a card is pretty much saying you're going to win this match, possibly, and keep this field for one more turn to kind of win the entire game. So it's a very interesting uncommon. And last but not least is Ultraman Gaia. Again, another rare with an effect that lets you draw a card in its own way. You can reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put a hero from among them into your hand, and send the rest of the discard. So pretty much Gaia's going to help you get that search engine going, looking for your high powers, etc. So there's a lot of effects going on. You have the draw 2, you have the look at top 3 effects going. So you really got to decide how you're going to want to play it. Usually you can just throw the first round and just win the next 3 afterwards, as long as you played your hand and got all the cards you needed. So there's going to be a lot of little basic staples to kind of keep your deck in motion. Looking for key pieces, combos with the amount of draws you get. Scenes definitely let you draw 1, which is great. If you play a scene, you draw 1. So it keeps the combo flow really going. So yeah, so these are pretty much the 4 Ultra cards that got revealed that I didn't go over just yet because there was nothing to talk about just yet. But there was, thanks to this scene being an extra 2,000 power and scenarios where if you do survive, you can actually win that column if necessary, if you're winning out every other column. Keep that in mind. But this trigger card definitely was the bread and butter that I was looking for. Definitely want to be able to destroy an opponent's scene if he has the advantage. Take away his advantage so he doesn't plus so much, and you get this column in the bag. Keep that in mind. And of course, it's just base 2 stack 13,002. If it's just stacked on a 2 to 3, 13,000 is a lot. we'll probably have a video of everyone's 2 stacks and when the game drops, so you have like a better visual, like what cards are going to be able to overpower by stage 2, etc. But these are the only cards that were revealed so far, and the video is here, so yada yada. Just remember, Trigger could be a new staple card for when Ultraman game drops, because you possibly don't want to be dealing with scenes that give your opponent the advantage in combat. Thanks for watching.